Hi, I'm Jenny. Welcome back to All About Fun and Games. I'm glad you're here. Stay tuned for 3 games that I recently got off my shelf of opportunity. I plan to play a lot more board games this year, so my goal is to not have more than 10 games at any one time on my shelf of opportunity. However, I do have some catching up to do, and recently I did get 3 other games off the shelf. The first being Birdwatcher. This game is for 1 to 4 players and was published in 2022. I've had Birdwatcher for over a year. It's been sitting on the shelf and I keep passing it over to play something else. However, I finally took it to the table. It's now off the shelf of opportunity. In the game, you are mostly collecting sets of bird photos to gain points. Simple to set up and quick to play, but a little difficult to win. Nonetheless, the artwork is beautiful and I don't mind the challenge. I find you have to keep a close eye on what the AI player will take in his next turn and play interference with that in order to win in solo play. The second game I got off the shelf was Ingenious. This game was published in 2004. Now, I didn't have it for that long, but it has been sitting on the shelf for a while. It is for 1 to 4 players, and there is a definite solo mode that I really enjoyed playing. I saw this game many times browsing through board games, but I finally purchased it. But then it sat on my shelf again for ages. I'm glad I finally got it to the table. The idea of the game is to place down domino-like tiles with 6 different colors to score points. Your score will actually be the worst scoring color. So while you try to get the most points, you need to get the most points for all colors, so your worst won't be so bad. It's a solid game, and I can't believe I hadn't played it sooner. And the third game that I recently got off the shelf of opportunity is Sherlock Solitaire. This game is a solo game. It takes about 20 minutes to play. I'm not sure when I picked up this game, but I love the idea of Sherlock-themed games. This is a quick card game. The object is to create sets before bleeding out, I guess. If you take on too many threat cards, your wound goes from minor to severe to end of the game, which can actually happen quite quickly if you're not careful. So to create sets, you play investigation cards along with threat cards into certain areas. You can gain abilities by forming pairs, which can help you manage the threats, keeping you from taking another hit. As a solitaire card game, I like the gameplay. At first you think it's a lot of luck, but like in Birdwatcher, as you play, you realize where, when, and how you place the cards are quite important, and these decisions, not so much what cards are dealt, will determine if you win or not. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes the cards dealt are just not nice. I have to say though, for Sherlock Solitaire, I'd rather the theme not be so dark. I think if this was different, I'd like it even more because I really do like the play and challenge of the game. So there are 3 games that I got off my shelf of opportunity. If they're on your shelf of opportunity, give them a go. They're easy to learn, easy to play, and also quick to play. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time here at All About Fun and Games.